We'll start this one off with something that I'm sure everybody realized just happened. The
Yep.
presidential debate. It happened the day of last week's podcast.
The
So
day
we
right
unfortunately, yeah, like literally a couple hours after, or was it a day?
It was a day after.
This is the, okay. Well, it happened right after our podcast, so we didn't get to talk about it. But here we are. We'll talk about it now.
Yeah, we're a little late to the party.
Yeah, a little late to the debate, but
Did you watch it?
Okay, so I saw it on YouTube. It was on the trending, and I was like, okay, well, I might as well because I kind of was curious to know how Trump would act.
Yeah.
And I watched maybe like 20 to 30 minutes worth.
I heard everyone turned out like after like the first 15 minutes. They just said, "This is cringy. This is fuck this."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into politics, to be honest, but it was funny seeing like Trump he very obviously had no interest in making it like a back and forth debate. He made it so more just like, I'm just gonna talk over this guy until the debate is over.
So yeah, I feel like I've delved into politics more between the two of us. So from my point of view, it wasn't even a debate. It was just Trump shouting over everyone trying to
and then who's the guy, the presenter, what is he?
Moderator?
The moderator, that's what it was.
Chris Wallace.
Oh, okay. That fucking guy was just screaming the whole time, "Be quiet! Be quiet!"
He's a host on Fox News.
Oh, okay. Is he why him of all people?
So they pick 3 people for 3 debates.
Yeah.
Usually they would have like a panel of 3 people, but I guess with the COVID stuff it's like 1 per debate.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So they're trying something new.
I remember I read an article right after the debate was over talking about how people were starting a petition to get Joe Rogan to be the moderator.
Yeah, everyone's saying, he would be a good moderator for this.
Yeah, because if you interrupt, that dude's gonna start throwing fists.
Could you imagine those 2 old dudes on the Joe Rogan podcast?
Oh, good lord. Yeah, like it's like every time he asks one of them a question, they both just start fucking screaming the answer.
It doesn't get more 2020 than that.
Holy hell. Who do you think would win in a mega battle? Joe Rogan versus Ro Jogan, or Joe Rogan versus the 2 presidential candidates?
So I feel like Ro Jogan stands more of a fight than the 2.
Yeah, I agree. It's like
have
there's
you
a whole
seen Joe
lot
Rogan's
going on.
kicks?
Yes, I have, and imagine that hitting your nuts.
Just the side where you're like, if he gets a liver shot on you, it fucking explodes. You would die.
Your liver is blowing up the moment he kicks you.
That's crazy. That dude has mad power.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it.
It's like it's those kind of kicks there. It's like you hear it hit the bag, and it feels like his foot should be broken.
Yeah.
But nah, he's just chilling.
No, but it was funny because everyone was saying how the next debate should just be a UFC fight on Fight Island.
Yeah. I was I was reading my favorite one. I already told you this one. On Twitter, where the guy said the next presidential debate is going to be in the back alley of a Wendy's or some shit like that. That shit was so funny.
Winner gets to be president.
A three round card. One of those card ring girls.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think they would make it past like the second round without being depleted of energy.
Yeah, for real. Or have it outside of a Zippy's or something. Chili's.
For the folks at home who don't know what a Zippy's is.
It's a Chili's, but shittier.
Like a Hawaiian Chili's.
Yeah, Hawaiian. But yeah, anyway. You sent me this clip that I think we should both just watch together.
Yeah.
Of the debate, that something Trump said that I think is obviously the most important part of the debate. Everybody seems to be talking about it.
Yeah, this was the zinger. Even when I was watching, this was something I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, okay, we'll just watch it. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here so that and I'll put the video up on the podcast so that everybody else can watch it at home. All right. Ready?
Yeah, let's watch this.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared
willing
to
do
specifically
that,
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Do it. Say it. You want to call them? What do you want to call them?
Like now he's just like, who?
What would you like me to condemn?
White supremacists.
I mean, I hate to say it, but my favorite part of this is his tie. What the hell is he wearing?
It's the presidential.
Dude wore the most casual Friday tie I've ever seen.
Right,
boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right wing.
And the thing is, he not only did he not answer this question at hand, but he just immediately pushed it on to Biden as if it's like, well, that's not my problem.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, I'm willing to, but you know, the left people are so vicious.
Okay, well, I guess we'll watch the rest of this.
This is a left-wing
white supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got to be
not
kidding.
militia. That's what his FBI, FBI director said.
Well, then,
Holy shit.
Man, a lot to unpack there, huh? So yeah, that video was quite interesting.
A lot to unpack there.
What do you? First off, I'll ask you, what was your general takeaway from the debate?
He just Trump went in there going in wanting to appeal to his base.
Yeah.
And wanting to appear strong. But he ended up appearing very like bullyish.
Okay.
And he was very, I wouldn't say like angry, but very forceful. I feel like he lost a lot of support rather than gaining support.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I think my general, I guess, takeaway from all of this, it seems like Trump has kind of dug himself a bit of a hole.
He's been digging a hole.
I mean, even deeper now, only because it's like everybody knew he was, I guess, racist, but now it's like it's coming from the mouth of the man himself. Like it's literally coming from his mouth.
You know what's funny is I don't think he's like a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Per se.
Yeah.
I think he's like, yeah, he's a racist, but not like overtly like actually mad at colored people. He just is very ignorant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he only did this because he wanted to make sure he didn't lose support from his base, who are actual white supremacists. So,
yeah, because he knows his demographic. He knows it. That's
like you see it in his face. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll denounce him, but the left is the ones who are all, terrorist organization.
And also, I'm pretty sure, didn't Biden also in the same this same debate say something that came off racist? Or
I think it was before. He said something like, if you don't vote Democrat, you're not black.
Okay. That's it. I mean, that's not terrible compared to Trump's, because it's like that's something that could be taken out of context very harshly.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. I mean, I'm not saying he's not fucking racist. He's probably maybe some level of racist.
Yeah, I'm sure he's racist. The same as Trump.
But yeah. To me, it just felt like the whole thing was just silly, and hopefully this debate proves to everybody that Trump is just some kind of different.